In this first tutorial, I'm just going to show you how to set up a sequence and how to organize your files. Okay, so this is the first screen that opens up when you click on Premiere, and we want to click on New Project. In the second screen, you want to name it, so I'll call this Tutorials, and then you want to decide where you want to save it. So click on Browse, and I'll save this to the desktop, and then I'll click OK. In the second screen that pops up, this is where you set up the size of your video project. There's a whole lot of presets down the side here for different sizes of video. I'm just going to show you the one that I want you to remember, basically. So in media, we shoot full high definition video. So we're going to go the second option, AVC HD. Under here, there are a subsection of folders, and they're basically different video sizes. 720p is 720 pixels high, that's high definition. 1080p is a higher number, so that's going to be full HD. So we'll click down that. And the only difference between these settings really is the frame rate, 30, 25, 24. They're frames per second. We use the 25 frames per second. So AVC HD, 1080p, 25. That's the one that I want you to remember. Okay, down in sequence name, you can name it. So I'll call this Tutorial 1, and I'll click OK. It'll take a minute to register the components. We should see a spinning wheel. There we go. Okay, now I'm just going to give you an idea of what these different windows are for. So here, the big black rectangle is our preview window. That's where we can see our video being edited and developed. Okay, down here is our timeline. You can see we've got a number of video tracks and a number of audio tracks as well. That's where we actually make our film. Over here are different panels as well. The one that we use more than anything else is effects. There you have audio effects, audio transitions, video effects, and video transitions. Okay, this window here is basically the project container. This will have all of your video files, audio files, titles, all of that sort of thing that you need to build your project. Okay, let's just have a look at importing clips. So there are a number of different ways to do this. You can open up a folder somewhere on your computer, and you can simply drag and drop clips into there. Okay, you can also go File, Import, find the file you're looking for, and import it. This third method is the one that I use. I just double click and it'll open up, and you can decide what files you want to put in. So I'm going to put in those. Okay, so you can see your files are in there now. The most important thing with this, because you can end up with hundreds of files in this container, is to keep yourself organized. There's an icon down here that looks like a folder, and it's to create a new bin. So I'll click on that, and I'll call this Video Clips. And then you can just take your clips and drag them in. I'm doing this one at a time because I'm holding a microphone in my other hand, but you can hold down Shift and select them all if you would like. Okay, and that just means you've then got a folder that can expand. Generally, I create 3 folders. The next one might be audio and titles. Titlees. Okay, so that's the basics of setting up a Premiere Pro project and importing clips. In the next tutorial, we'll have a look at getting clips into your timeline so that we can begin editing.